Hey Scorpio! Welcome to the Guiding Chariot. This is going to be your August love reading. This is going to be a timeless general reading for all Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Timeless because no matter when you find this video, the message will be relevant for you then. So just because it's posted in August and you find it in December, doesn't mean it's not true for you, alright? The message will come when it's meant to. My only ask, because this is a general reading, do not try to force any of the messages. If there's a card or two that don't make any sense or don't fit your circumstances, leave those on the table, take the rest. Alright, my lovely Scorpios. I am in a super lovey-dovey mood, so that is why we're doing love readings this week. So I have my romance angels out. We're going to pull some oracles. So far it seems like there's been multiple stories coming out, so I'm going to pull a bunch. You may resonate with all of them. You may resonate with a few. So just take them as they come, and then we will pull our tarot to get our, big main message. Oh, why is everyone falling on the floor today? Like, hold on. Oh my god, that's so funny. There was a tarot card on the floor that I must have missed earlier. And look, it's you, Scorpio. I'm going to leave this out. Right here, let's do that. Okay. Stay up there. We'll have you present for your own reading. So, it makes me wonder if there has been a nice transformation for you recently as you continue to grow and move through your own journey, your own evolution. So far, I will show you the oracle cards, don't worry. I just kind of want to get a couple out and then we'll talk about them. But yeah, finding the death card down there. Very interesting. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we have a flipper. Get over there. Okay, we're not taking those. We'll do one more if someone wants to come out. This is your chance. Okay, there it is. Yeah, let's put these over here for now. Alright. What we got? Alright. So Scorpio, first card out, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So you may have an ex on their way back to you. Might want to come on in, stop on by. Oh my god, was I watching Aladdin recently? I totally had that. Come on in, stop on by, hop a car, pretend fly. Very Arabian Night situation. So, I will say, having this card... Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Excuse me. With this card coming out, reconciliation, makes it sound kind of nice. To me, it just feels like someone is trying to return. So we just have an ex coming back. But we also have some cards that maybe make that a little uncomfortable. So we have codependency, right? So this, to me, the codependency card is kind of always like the devil card because it just speaks to addictions and things that... I don't want to say held us back, but when we started to lean on crutches and then they become more important and bigger than the actual relationship. And then we also have release your ex, right? The need to kind of clear some old stuff out. To me, I think this person coming back kind of actually brings back some old behaviors that maybe you portrayed or displayed when you were with this person. Whether it was... All these planes are driving me crazy this morning. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry if that's distracting. I'm hoping that will be the last one. But it feels like this person coming back kind of triggers you and like it sends you backwards, right? Like it's almost kind of like they show up and you kind of revert to the person you were then versus the person you've grown into. So I would definitely be cautious about this person. And they may not even necessarily be bad or be harmful in some cases, but when you're around them, you kind of just allow yourself to slip back into this old way of being, which obviously, you weren't super happy with, because if you were, you probably would still be together, right? Even more fitting having the death card hang out to be in this reading, because again, it speaks to transformation. You have grown beyond that. You're no longer that old version. You have moved forward. And then the last card out we have is let your friends help you. Now this feels like it could mean multiple things to me, so it doesn't always mean the same thing. For some of you, it could be directly connected to this situation, and you may have to call up your girls and be like, hey, so and so is back, and he's wants to do this or she wants to do that. What should I do? I don't want you, but then I do want you, and I need some help. So that's kind of what they're there for. I would also say for some of you out there is also this being open and willing to, and this feels a little more attached to my single Scorpios out there, but it does feel like there's this opportunity where a friend could maybe fix you up with someone, or they happen to know someone. So you may feel inclined to ask about someone. They may show up and just be like, hey, I was talking to my friend, and I think you guys would hit it off. Would you be open in meeting? I would say just be kind of open and receptive to that. It may feel weird, especially if it's a blind date situation where you've never seen the person, my friend said, hey, let's go do this. So, but just kind of be open. Just be open and receptive, because it feels like someone really has your best interest at heart. It feels really helpful and supportive. And so this could really be to help this narrative where we're reinforcing that no, we let go of this person for a reason. That moment has ended. It's nice that they stopped by to say hey. Maybe they came in and had to apologize for something. Who knows? But again, they're not coming back forever. So don't get too clingy. You may need to rely on some friends to help you with that if that starts getting a little tricky. Or again, I feel like this is more so for my singles out there to either ask for help or be open to receiving help from someone else concerning this relationship, which is nice. Who doesn't want a little extra help? All right. Let's see what the tarot has to say. What messages do we have for Scorpio? Low. Didn't miss a beat, did we? All right. Okay. You guys hang out over there. So the first card I saw was the Tower. So this I don't think is in your future. This I think is in the past. And especially since it fell in codependency, this was a past relationship falling apart, right? Oh my God, yeah, look. 10 of Wands underneath that, carrying the burden, having to struggle through it, all the way till we were able to drop some of those wands, and here we are at the 7. A little defensive, yes, but solo and standing on our own and defending our path through life and defending our choices and our voice. Definitely a very strong image here of what happened at the end of this relationship. But it was needed, right? Because we were in a false tower that wasn't serving us, and it certainly wasn't protecting us from anything. It was harder to maintain than it was worth, right? So eventually we had to let go of some of that burdens and really stand on our own 2 feet and just go our own way, find something better. This is your transformation. This is what the Death card was really all about for you, really getting to this place of strength and independence. So kudos to you, Scorpio. Bottom of the deck just then was the 9 of Swords. So this could have been something you were kind of stressing over. This probably was kind of a hard road for you. Yep. Ace of Wands, told you came out stronger. Look at that. This new passion, this new drive, this new motivation for life. Then we have the Justice card, so we could be talking about a Libra possibly. Who knows? Libra, Justice is also the card of, karmic law and restoring balance and order, right? So, more so than this kind of just resembling a Libra, sorry, my kitty was on this table earlier, so I keep noticing all these little white cat hairs. This Justice card, with symbolizing natural order, it's kind of like all this work you were doing, this whole journey, which definitely was rough. For sure, it was definitely rough. It's being balanced now with the Justice card, right? Equilibrium is being restored. Balance is being restored, right? So as hard as this was, it's going to get that much better. I will say, I don't know if I see, here we go, Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups, again, is this really nurtured energy about wellness and being grounded and feeling secure in yourself and being confident, right? But it's a nice at peace energy compared to, at the beginning of this, right, when you got out and you were, ready to defend and you're like, Meh, I need to protect myself and, I'm not listening to you, you all suck. Like, it feels kind of like rambunctious. But again, it's a strong place of power for you, and you needed that after having to go through all of this mess. But now you have that same strength, but it's a lot calmer, right? It's a lot more grounded. It's a lot more secure, right? That was part of this journey. I totally forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something with the Justice card when this popped out. It'll come to me. It'll come back. Oh, yes. I was going to say, I don't necessarily see... We'll see what pops up in the next few cards. I still don't see another person. So I don't necessarily see someone new coming in just yet. I want to say that's where these friends come in for you. What do we have here? Let's talk about these. Alright, so I see another queen in here. Alright. So we've got the Queen of Coins already. Here we have the Queen of Cups. This, again, more healing for you, Scorpio. We've got emotional healing. We have earthly healing for our own wellness and our sanity. We do have the Seven of Pentacles. So I do think we're still kind of hanging on. We're still kind of waiting for this new person to come in. Maybe some of this healing isn't completely done, right? We still have Release Your Ex, so there's still some clearing out to do. So we still may be strengthening. You've definitely grown a lot through this process, right? And we also have the High Priestess. So listening to your intuition, trusting your guts, right? There may be some intuitive pings on, what you can be doing with this time or where you kind of want to start to be heading. Ooh, excuse me. To really align with this individual. I also want to say that this card coming out under the Ace of Wands, your intuition is probably what's helping you to stoke this flame and get this desire and this drive. I don't know why restored is the word I want to use. And I really have no idea why I want to say restored. Because, I don't think you lost it. It maybe flickered a little bit, because here we were very, very strong and very independent, right? Versus trying to be in a relationship. But I think if you kind of go within, I think there's more to that little flame than originally was perceived, right? Because I do kind of get this energy where coming out, you were very independent and very strong, which you already are anyway. But, it was amplified a bit because of being burned with whatever happened here with this previous relationship. So the journey over, and it feels like months, it feels like a long time, where the journey that's happened has really taken that strength and made it feel safe and comfortable, where you're not so on the defensive. Like you're not crazy vulnerable and leaving yourself exposed. Like you're still protected, but it's not to the point where you need to be on guard all the time, right? You can relax a little bit, because you can even see it's almost like these two sevens. It's the same person, but in two completely different situations. Like here, with the sunlight, like his hair is all like spiky and flared out. He's defensive. It looks like he's about to go into battle. And then here it's like the same dude, hair's calmer, it's relaxed, he's sitting down, chilling out. He's traded this, fearsome looking wand for a shovel. Like, it's a much calmer energy. So same you, just calmer and more at peace, right? There's no need to be defensive because you're already safe. And I think that makes it more inviting for this person to come in, right? Because if you're standing there ready to go to battle, you meet someone and you instantly throw them 100 questions and you just jump all over them. Probably going to be a little funky, right? May not be the easiest meetup. Nice. Oh, love. All right. So we've got here the King of Coins. King of Coins. What I love about that is here's the counterparts. King and Queen. I love. So this person coming in could be an earth sign. But characteristic-wise, like, very grounded, well manifested. I would say very smart, very calm, collected, very practical as well. Amazing provider. We definitely like that. And then we also have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry, I was looking at the Queen of Cups when I said that. And to me, this is the kind of like keystone. This is the last piece of the puzzle we're waiting on. Because again, this king is not going to come in until his queen is ready, right? And don't get hung up on the genders. So genders could be reversed. So don't worry about it. Because I think after what happened here, and maybe there's still some of this kind of lingering, because the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, normally this is a very confident, very sure, very independent energy, but it's a very strong confidence that's here, and a confidence in self and what one is worth and what one is capable of. I think this is what needed to be strengthened in you, maybe even both of you, right? Getting to this level. Because again, if you're not the right match, it's not going to happen, right? You need to be a vibrational match to each other. A big part of the journey you've had after this whatever happened here with this tower moment was to build yourself back up, but build yourself up in a way where it was authentic and true, and in a way that you can truly look at it and be like, I did that. Like, look at what a rock star I am. Like, look what I did. So I would say for a lot of us out there, this is still a journey that's going on, and it never really stops, right? Because you have to maintain that. The world's always going to throw some kind of wonky thing that makes you look at things again. And that's fine. So this needs to be really solidified. And I think that's kind of where you are in this journey now. But know that this person is on that same journey kind of alongside you. And once you both are at that point where instead of having to question, am I a rock star? I don't know where that accent came from, to knowing you're a rock star. That's the kind of like switch, right? It's like you had all this fearsome power, but it was like too hot. Now we got to a point where you can still have that confidence and that power, but it's calmer and grounded and makes you feel safer. And now we just want you to own that journey and own how powerful and strong you are having to survive through this and then heal and pick yourself and put yourself back together and find this kind of new drive and motivation for life. Because this, I would almost even argue that this situation here with the Tower card really had you shift multiple things in your life, not just the dating status. It could have affected home life. It could have affected work. It could have affected, maybe you lost some old friends in the process. Like, it does feel like this was a big shift for you. You quit your job after, just whatever it is. To get to this Ace of Wands where it's all these new passions and fires and desires, right? There was a huge shift that happened here. So along with everything shifting both internally and externally, now we're about solidifying it. So again, we can kind of stand there and really be like, this is who I am. This is what I do. It's a powerful journey. So I want to say that I could see someone coming in. And it's definitely this King of Cups person. Or King of Coins. Why do I keep saying cups? King of Coins here. I don't think they're like right around the corner, so I think there's still some time. But again, this person coming in, because I don't think the King of Coins is not the ex. It's not this person returning. This is someone different. Okay? So you have one coming in who shouldn't stay too long, but you're in the process of prepping for the right one coming in here with this King of Coins. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to wrap up your reading there. As always, thank you for all your love and support. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought, how it's resonating. And then as always, if you're not, go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button so you can join my crew of Ride or Dies and come and join us every week. We talk about tarot and all this fun stuff. Until then, stay safe, take care of yourself, and I will see you next week. Bye, Scorpio.